When you,
See
that's
how
funny because
God's
it's like yo,
blessings come to you.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like yo, you can't run from your purpose.
No, no,
Exactly.
you can't.
So I had a question for you, Paul. So looking at what you've written, what lessons or what teachable moments do you want people to gain when they read your book? This is just not limited to older adults. It's also for younger adults. So what teachable moments or lessons you want folks to gain from reading this book?
It's just to be honest, you know. Never be afraid to talk about your weaknesses, and always ask questions. Always believe in yourself, and once you do that, you can become the best person that God had designed for you to be, and always have a spirit of never giving up.
Mhm.
Very important.
Thanks
Very
for that
important.
advice, because sometimes we have a tendency sometimes to give up on our dreams because it's not happening right then and there for us. So we just figure, well, it's not working, so it's no need for me to try it. You know.
Yeah,
But
yeah. And when it comes to young people, uh, I don't know if y'all have kids, but when you look at kids and they like 1 years old and they trying to, they crawling at first, they crawling, and then
Mhm.
they start gaining strength in their legs, and then they take those couple of steps, and we there to cheer them on, we there to motivate them. But
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
as we become adults, everything changed because other adults don't want to cheer you on, don't want to
Mhm.
motivate you. You
Mhm.
understand?
Yep.
they
Yeah.
it all stopped because when you begin to share your vision and your dreams, they don't see you in that image, but
Mm-hmm.
you
Mhm.
see yourself in that image, and that's the most important thing, is how you see yourself. And
Yes,
see,
ma'am.
I had to build myself up. I had to tell myself that I am a writer, I am smart, I am bright, I am intelligent, I am
Confession.
kind, I am determined. And those words begins to seep down
Mm-hmm.
in my
Manifest.
subconscious mind, and then I begin to walk in that.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Lord. I know that's right. Ursula said great advice. And then she said, what she say? Say that
Say
again,
that.
Paul. Say that, Paul. That's what she said. And so that's how she said it. Say that, Paul. So do you so you when you wrote, okay, you have how many books out?
I have one book, but I have two more coming out. I'm planning on having this one come out on Valentine's Day. Why women stay in bad relationships, and so I have another one coming out. My editor that edited the book, he had told me, he said, you should have wrote a book why men stay in bad relationships.
That
And
would be
so
appropriate.
Yeah, because
his wife, his wife looked at him and said, "What?"
Like that sound like fight words.
But yeah, like look, hey Paul, you need to go. You need to go in the corner over here. We'll be right back.
what was the most difficult part of your writing process? What was the most difficult part for you?
I think the most difficult part was just getting up in the middle of the night and just writing for hours, and then what it did for me, it brought healing. It was cathartic for me. It brought healing into my life because I had so many thoughts in my head, and I turned those thoughts and I put it on paper, because there's a lot of stuff that men and women have on the inside that they want to get out,
That's true.
and they have to get it out, and I had to get this out of me because it brought healing into my life. And I always told myself that I'm not taking anything to my grave whatsoever. I'm going to leave everything out here to to help other people. And there's when you go past the grave site, and you just drive past there are billions of dollars
It's true.
inside that grave site. That
Mhm.
means there's a lot of men and women that did not live
There's no
out their
purpose.
dreams,
Mhm.
their purposes. And so they took it to the grave. I'm not taking it to the grave, baby.
I know
I'm
that's
sharing it.
right.
I'm sharing it.
I
I'm
know
sharing it
that's
with the
right.
world.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know, you got like right now you got me kind of a little emotional because I'm just listening to what you're saying and I'm just thinking about my own self right now and some things that you know that I'm dealing with myself and it's just so funny that you said those things because it's like it's so emotional to me. It makes me emotional right now.
Yes.
So I truly appreciate God speaking through you to me.
Yeah. And you know, I had my pastor's wife said this one time. She said she don't want to die and get to heaven and see all the stuff that she didn't do
Yeah.
and say, you know, you were supposed to do this and you didn't do this. So she said, and I said, you know, that makes sense. That really does because we yeah, we all want to get there, but do you want to get there with work left undone? No.
No.
You know, so she said, I want to be raggedy and finished. I want everything out. I want to have get done everything I needed to do. And that makes sense. You do. You know, he created you for a purpose, so you need to do it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
good.
That's it.
Okay, so are you happy in your writing career? Are you happy
Am-
with it?
I am tremendously happy where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm 51 years old. I have four children that God blessed me with, two girls and two boys, and I have a granddaughter that's 3 years old. So I am pleased, but I'm still hungry, and I want more out of life.
I gotta give you a clap for that one because
That's
man,
what's up,
you
man.
sound like me. You sound just like me. It's so funny. You sound just like me, and it's so funny because I be talking to Frederick all the time, and I was telling him that we need to collaborate. I would love
Exactly.
to collaborate with you as well, Paul. It would be an honor to collaborate with you and Frederick on a project together where we maybe put a stage play together or a movie together. And Ursula is another one that it would be a great idea if all four of us get together and collaborate on something. And we all from different places. I'm from Chicago. You're Texas. Freddie
Georgia.
and yeah, they're from him Ursula from the same place, Atlanta, right?
Yep.
And then Margaret is from
I'm
Carolina.
from Chicago, but I'm
I'm down.
but I'm right here in South Carolina. We can use that here. We sure
I'm
Yeah.
can.
down.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think it would be really good if we all put our mind together, come up with a major project. Who knows? It may go somewhere very far because we all got some ideas that's basically similar, and I think it will really be major. It will be a major move for all four of us. It will be a
Yes, it
major
will.
move for us. You know,
Yeah.
I have a friend that is a producer. Actually, she's a producer and she has her own production company here in Chicago. And maybe I can talk to her about working with us on a project, all four of us on a project together. You know,
Oh, okay.
I think that would be really great if we could all do something like that because your story is similar to my story. I come from a large family as well. And like I said, I come from a family of 10. And the ups and downs that I have seen through my life as a young lady, it was crazy. I don't even know. Sometimes I had to think to myself sometime, I don't even know how my mom managed to put a meal on our table, how my parents actually managed to put a meal on our table with all of us and coming. We lived in a 3-bedroom apartment. I mean a 2-bedroom apartment. So the third bedroom to me was the dining room, really. But it was actually we had a 2-bedroom apartment and it was 6 girls in one room. The boys was in the dining room and then mom and dad in the other room. So it was 12 of us in this one apartment. And I could just imagine what life was like for you as coming up with 21 children in a